assume we'll have to get used to those type of games in Conference USA. Give Central Florida a lot of credit. They battled. I thought our kids played really hard. I thought two teams played really hard. I thought they made more plays than us. Did a better job offensively. But our offensive execution was poor the last 10 minutes of the game, and contributed mightily to them kind of taking control of the game down the stretch. But our kids played hard. Didn't play well enough to win on the road. Over 40 minutes. You got to play a good team, and obviously Central Florida's a good team. You got to play 40 minutes. We didn't do a good job over 40 minutes against a good team.
Coach, just talk about what that UCF defense did to your team in the second half.
Obviously their numbers are good defensively. I thought that they do a good job. They blocked 11 shots. We haven't had that many shots blocked this year. They're fourth leading shot blocking team in America. I didn't think we did a good job adjusting our guys. We kind of kept going to them rather than kind of playing around them a little bit. Thought we got worn down. We had some issues cramping-wise. Clearly not an excuse, and never would be for my team, but we were just tremendously inefficient offensively. And I thought Central Florida had a lot to do with that, but I thought our execution was poor overall in that stretch as well.
DeAndre seemed to get a little bit rattled there. Like, can you just talk about?
Yeah, he's got to gain his composure. He's got to learn. He's his 14th game in college basketball. Some things might have come a little too quick for him early in the season. He's got to adjust. He's got to mature, like a lot of guys, and he will.
The number of times that Jordan went into the lane against you, is it
endless?
Endless. Was there
endless?
Too many, I take it then.
Poor job, Coach Herrion. Emphasized it for 2.5 days. Didn't do a good job guarding the ball screen. Goes right. Give Marcus credit. Terrific player, but we did a very, very poor job.
Coach, what did you learn about your team? I mean, that you can take. I mean, it's just the first conference game. Moving forward from tonight's performance.
I'm not sure I learned a lot from my team. I mean, I learned want me to tell you they played hard. They're expected to play hard. What I learned tonight was we didn't play well enough to beat a good team. We didn't come here to play them close. We had every expectation to beat them. I thought if we played better, we had a better chance to do that, but we didn't get the job done. But as you know, the one thing you can't do, I've been doing this long enough now, 20 plus years, and I've been a part of some other great conferences, especially the last 3 years. What you can't do in conference play, you can't let one become two and two become three. So we've got to turn the page. And our reward for not playing well and not getting the job done tonight is waiting for Southern Miss to come into our place on Saturday night. So we've got a great challenge there, and that'll be our focus as we turn the page. Because this time of the year you can't start dwelling or getting too concerned with. You've got to focus on what's ahead. You're going to get smacked. You tell kids all the time there's a tree in the road. Until they run into that tree, they don't listen to you. So we've got to get ready for Southern Miss on Saturday night, and that's got to be our focus. When coaches right now, and then players by the time we wake up tomorrow morning.
You all got inside early quite a bit against UCF. Can you just talk about what was effective in the paint, getting your players?
Yeah, I thought we touched the paint. We're not a team that jams it in. We don't have a lot of back to the basket action, but we touched the paint off the bounce. We call it paint touches, and I thought we dribbled. I thought some of our, Demir was way out of sorts tonight. I guess physically he was out of it, cramp wise, and he's a terrific player. He goes 2 for 11 and 1 for 7, and. Our inefficiency offensively, I thought we lost our aggressiveness attacking, and we've got to be a team that attacks and plays north and south. I thought we ended up starting to play a little sideways at times.
A lot of these guys, former Coach Jones players, did you sense at all that maybe they were pressing a little bit and wanting to show their former coach something in his new home?
I probably would say no, because Donnie had them for 1 or 2 or 3 years. So Donnie saw them for 100 practices over 2 or 3 years. I think he knows. They know what. I know where you're going with the question and all that. I would hope not. I know there was a level of excitement to play. I think it was. I think it was a multi-facet. I think it was multi-dimensional in that it was first conference game. Yeah, we're playing against their former coach, but we knew and we have great respect for their program. I wasn't even near the league last year. You had wars last year. I watched the tapes of both of the games, regardless of who was coaching either team. You know what I mean? So, because they switched, Donnie went there and I'm the new coach. Didn't change much other than the fact that we came out on the wrong end of the score tonight.
Last question. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.